your business is good. My name is Jennifer Obuse, and welcome to SME Today, which I always love to call, or you all know as small and medium enterprise. With me today is Nelson Iliya. He is the major distributor, SUPERLIFE. Good to have you, Nelson.
Thank you very much.
Now let's talk about SUPERLIFE.
Well, SUPERLIFE is an international company that actually came from Malaysia, and they were here in 2018. And they are established. They have distributors who they're actually marketing a product, their flagship product called STC30, which is a plant-based stem cells. And they're actually looking for distributors who actually market their product, and I am one of the major distributors with them.
Okay, so before we come back to talk more about the plant-based stem cell, let's go on a break. We'll be right back. This is SME Today. For those of you who's just joining us, welcome to SME Today, and Nelson is still with me here. Now, Nelson, let's talk about the plant-based stem cell. Okay. What's the plant-based stem cell all about? Okay,
firstly, let me just say what is stem cell.
Stem cells, okay.
Stem cells are they are amazing cells in our body that have the amazing power to transform themselves to any cells, tissues, organs in the body. So, and we have various types of stem cells. We have the embryonic stem cell, we have the plant-based stem cell, we have the adult stem cell, which all of us have as humans. Yeah. Well, in our daily activities, we actually use the stem cells actually work in us. So what we're talking about here is the plant-based stem cell, which is called STC30. And what STC30 does is simple. Once an individual uses it, especially somebody who has an ailment, a life-threatening disease, it goes in there, signal the cells, the stem cells in our body. Once it signals those stem cells, the stem cells will now work through what we call paracrine effect. That is to say, cell-to-cell communication. So the stem cells wakes up and then start to locate abnormal cells in the body. Okay. Before a man becomes sick outside, he's sick inside already. So the stem cells go in there, they start to check the whole system to see where there are abnormal cells. And once they find these abnormal cells, they actually try to replicate new healthy cells that will actually replace and repair the abnormal cells in the body. And by so doing, it can take care of anything.
So in one word, it repairs?
It repairs the body. Okay. It rejuvenates cells, and then it manufactures or replicate more cells in the body to take to do it with the healthy and the unhealthy cells in the body.
Now, talking about the plant-based stem cells. Yes. Like, if I should say, okay, if for example you have headache, you all know that, well, you need to go for a painkiller and everything. Okay, now let's talk about the plant-based stem cell. Like, what kind of sickness can this plant-based stem cell treat?
Okay. Well, I don't believe in what it has done. I believe in what I have used it to do.
Oh, what you have. Okay, so let's talk about what you have used it to do.
Yes, I've given to diabetic patients. Okay. And their diabetes is fixed. I've given to stroke patients. Their stroke fixed. I've given to glaucoma patients, glaucoma fixed. Some of my other distributors out there, they've given to people who have leukemia, blood cancer.
Are you talking about leukemia? Because we all know that leukemia is actually a big sickness, like a big disease. Yes. Now, are you talking about the early stage of leukemia, or you're talking about the fact that these plant-based stem cells can actually heal or treat leukemia? Well,
I can't tell you the early stage of leukemia or things like that, because I cannot take the place of a doctor. Okay. I would give them that kudos for that. You understand? What we're trying to say generally is that STC30 doesn't know any sickness. All it sees in the system is abnormal cells. Anywhere there are abnormal cells, it goes in there and starts to work, start to repair and start rejuvenating. So that's why it can actually take care of any sickness, including leukemia itself.
Talking about plants, STC30, how many years has STC30 been in Nigeria? Yes.
Just barely 2 years now.
In Nigeria?
Yes.
And in existence, like generally all over. You said it's an international company.
Yes, generally it's about 3 years, because they actually started in 2017.
Okay.
Yes, and here we are in 2018, so 2020 rather. So it's just 3 years, barely 3 years globally. But in Nigeria, 2 years.
All right, so guys, let's go on a break. We'll be right back. Don't forget, this is SME Today.
This year. And after the seminar, I was so interested. I'm a medical personnel myself. So I now collected this because I have so many people who are ill and I wanted to test this product. So I went for the super and I collected 20 packs. I distributed them to those that are sick in my family. The particular one I want to talk about now is my younger sister who has stroke for over 5 years. She's been down and she equally has diabetes. Diabetes has gone so far they could not cure, they could not control it, and she now developed sore on the big toe, which they've been treating for 2 years now. They've been going to hospital using antibiotics, doing dressing, it didn't work. So I gave her this STC 30 just with 1 pack. Then she came back to tell me I should bring another one for her, that the sore on her leg has healed.
Wow! I have a good testimony to share to my fellow colleagues of SUPERLIFE. There's a doctor friend I have who have a patient in Port Harcourt, and this patient have a prostate cancer, and the cancer is 98.1 million. And according to the doctor report in Port Harcourt, says there's no solution. This man should be fly to Germany for surgery. That there's no solution. And they've already fixed pipe in the wound. Definitely, he cannot piece with the wound again. So when they called me, I said there's a solution. Where they did not believe me, I will give it a try. Now they did not give me 1 naira, but I believe my product. So I have an agreement with them that I will give them STC 30 and STC 15 for 2 weeks. Then we'll go and run the test again. If there is no changes, they should not pay. But if there is changes, they should pay. After the agreement, they give the at that stage the man cannot sit down, he's lying down in the hospital bed. After 1 sachet, the next day they call me that the man can sit down now, and they discharge the man from that hospital to the house. Luckily, the man live in Warri, so I normally go there every day to do my home service, do a cleaning up, give him the product. But fortunately, on Wednesday last week was the day 15, which he finished the 2 pack of STC 15 and STC 30. And we take him to the hospital to run that same test, and to my greatest surprise, the prostate cancer of 98 me reduced to 48 me just after 15 days. And today, the doctor colleagues of mine have paid his money to join my business.
Welcome back to SME Today. Nelson is still with me. Now let's talk about STC 30. How do we use STC 30?
Well, like the sachet, the pack you're seeing here, we have a 15 sachet. Is in powdered form. Okay, so we have sachet, about 15
sachet.
Are
you saying this product actually is in a powder form? While looking at it, I was actually thinking it's probably in capsules.
No, it's in powdered form. We have 15 sachet in here. So you just tear 1 sachet open, lift your head up a little, then you lift up your tongue and then pour it under your tongue there. That place is called the sublingual glands. Yes, because there are some capillaries and blood vessels there that anything you take under your tongue there goes directly into your bloodstream. So when you pour the ST30 under your tongue, it goes straight to your bloodstream. With the help of your heart pumps the blood to every part of your body, and then it starts to signal the stem cells in the body to start working and locate anything that is bad in the system.
Do you need to mix it with any liquid?
You don't need to mix it. All you need the first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, preferably.
Oh.
Yes, you use it on an empty stomach, preferably, and then you just pour it under your tongue there. You allow it to dissolve on its own. Don't add water, don't add anything. So once it dissolves, maybe about 10-15 minutes it dissolves, you cannot take water. You understand? Then 2 hours later or so, you cannot eat your food. Then after that, make sure you take water throughout the day or throughout the time you are using the product because of hydration. You are hydrating your body because it works with water. You understand? Things like that.
Is it okay for pregnant women to also make use of this?
Absolutely not, except if your doctor prescribes it for you. But we don't advise pregnant women to take the product because at the early stage of pregnancy, you take this product, it will assume once it sees, because it also takes care of fibroid. You understand? So once it goes in there, it sees that very small embryo, it assumes that it's a fibroid, so it can do it with it.
Yeah.
You understand now? So we don't advise pregnant women to use STC 30.
Now, for people who make use of this STC 30, I want to give like an example for also someone who probably is treating another kind of ailment. Like, does it help when it comes to pain, or it's just still that plan? Because some people might take it and say, "Oh, I have a headache." As far as it can heal other things, it also can help me take care of the pain, the headache, the body pain, and everything. So let's set the record straight.
Okay, the reason why I said it's more than a headache thing is because you cannot take a product worth 25,000 naira for headache. You understand now? So it's beyond headache. It deals with headache too.
Okay.
You understand? But it's beyond issues about headache, little pains and things like that. But it takes care of everything actually. You understand? And so it's beyond that. And you know, sometimes somebody may have more than one ailment, or there are some ailments the person doesn't even know. You understand? For instance, a lady bought this product from me. She's actually treating diabetes. She bought the product because of diabetes, but she also has cataract. So as she was treating diabetes with this product, the product went in there and also treated cataract. So today she's all right, done with it. Somebody was bought it for arthritis. It took care of arthritis and took care of glaucoma. So it's a holistic.
It encompasses.
Yes,
so
all encompassing product. They kind of,
Okay.
you know, it takes care of the body wholly, completely. So that's why I was saying anything. It doesn't know any sickness. What it knows is abnormal cells in the body and takes care
So
of it.
for those of you who already know what it can actually do for probably you and I, now let's talk about the business aspect.
Oh.
How when you want to tell a person go into come to SUPERLIFE and become a major distributor. What's the journey like for you as a major distributor of SUPERLIFE?
Well, there are two things I actually wanted to have for myself, which I've been craving for. That is financial freedom and time freedom. And through being a distributor of this product, I'm financially free and I'm time free.
Oh.
I take care of my kids, do their homework. That I can't do before when I was working. So if you are a distributor of this company, I tell you, if you are serious with it, it will definitely bring in the money you are looking for. And between in the twinkling of an eye, you achieve what you want to achieve. So when you're a major distributor, all you need to do is tell people about the product, market it as we are doing here on iBRANDTV, and then let people know about it. As people know about it, they buy the product from you, you are making serious money. In short, the company says don't add a naira to it. Sell it the way we give you. Understand? The company pays you for doing that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what the company does. And more also, if you are out there, you want to be a distributor of this product, you know, you are welcome. So we're giving a platform where other people, we want people to be self-employed, do something for yourself, and then gain that and have that financial freedom and time freedom that you're looking for. So, and through SUPERLIFE, you can actually do that.
Wow. Let's talk about the marketing aspects. It's actually a product that you just said it's 2 years in Nigeria.
Yes.
What has been your challenge, your major challenge when it comes to telling people about this product? Because every business comes with its challenges. So what's your own challenge as a major distributor?
Well, as a major distributor, the challenge, I will say, do I really have any challenge? Well, it's not a hard selling product. Okay. Because this product, the moment if somebody buys one, he becomes Oliver Twist. They ask for more. You understand? So it's a product that it goes out there, it doesn't come back. Like we have this selling definition. Yeah, I have a marketing background. Don't mind me.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So maybe you have to make use of your marketing background.
Yeah. So we have this definition that says selling is the transfer of a product that will never come back to a customer that will come back. Okay. Do you see the two things there now? Okay. A product will never come back, and a product will never come back is a product that is effective and is doing well. A customer that will come back is a customer that is satisfied. So, and that's what we're having here. Our product never comes back to us, but the customers come back to get more, and they become Oliver Twist. But
STC today is not only sold in Lagos.
No, it's sold all over Nigeria. Yes. We have distributors in Abuja, Port Harcourt, you know, just name it. Anyway, and so anybody can become a distributor. If you are in Borno State, you can become a distributor and you are making your cool money and you do your own things at your own time. My last question right now. Yeah. As a major distributor, what will you say to people who actually will watch this and say, oh, how can I be a member of SUPERLIFE? How can I be a major distributor? How do they get across to you? Because I know you have probably a social media handle and everything. So how can they get across to you? People who actually say, oh, this is actually a plant-based stem cell, which is a great business because it has to do with our whole well-being. Exactly. How do they get across to you? Do they just go straight Google and find out the SUPERLIFE office, or do they need, is it like a networking install
for
everything.
Network and yes.
Well, I think I'm on Facebook. I think my Facebook is Nelson Elia, and I'm also on Twitter. Understand? But I think you can also get close to me on WhatsApp or my phone number. You can give a call. My numbers are 0814-123-8850. I repeat, 0814-123-8850. You can call me distributor. We just come, we talk. If you want to buy the product, you just call my number. We talk on Facebook or chat. Or you want to be a major distributor like myself, how happy will you be if you are making good money from home? You know, you are a stay-at-home mom, you can be a distributor. Today that we have a lot of people losing their jobs, you don't need to cry over any job that you have lost. You just kill yourself in this opportunity. I was just like you before. In short, I was not sacked, I sacked myself.
Wow.
You can, if you have the boldness, like a lion like myself, you're a lion like myself, then you can do that too. If you lost a job, I'm telling you, you are welcome to the world where opportunities are abound in SUPERLIFE, and seriously, with SUPERLIFE, life is really super. Because in this business, I know people who are making 300,000 naira in a week.
Ooh. So I'm supposed to ask you, how much do you make in a week?
If I answer that question, I hope you don't take it to Mr. Biggs.
Maybe. Like he says, or he just said, opportunities are everywhere. Rather than sitting at home and complaining about the government, stand up and do something, no matter how little that may be. My name is Jennifer Obus, and it's been an amazing time here on SME today. Bye-bye for now.